Hello, everyone out there. I hope you all had a good start into 2017. And I'm sorry I haven't posted anything since I think Christmas or so. I have been wanting to do a podcast, but during Christmas break I had a cold and couldn't really talk. And since classes started again at the beginning of January, I've been really busy. So now I'll just do a short Q&A podcast. Um, as you know from my Twitter, I was actually considering doing a live stream because that's a new feature on Twitter that you can live stream via Periscope. But I'm not sure that the questions I received are enough questions for an entire live stream, so I'll just go and answer them in this short podcast. So I got 10 questions and I sorted them into fandom stuff and personal stuff. So let's start with the fandom questions, or things that could be put into fandom things. So the first question was asked by my friend Annie. She asked what my favorite Pixar movie is, and I have to admit I haven't really thought about that. The ones that I've watched, I actually enjoyed them a lot, but the thing that came into the top of my mind was Inside Out, because that was the one that I most recently watched. So at the moment, maybe this is my favorite Pixar movie. I have no idea because I actually like them all. Then Abby asked, what's your Hogwarts house? And I think I've been asked this before, but I never knew the answer to it because I had no account on Pottermore. And I really wanted to answer this question in this Q&A, so I went first to BuzzFeed and did a short quiz, and it turned out I was Hufflepuff, and then I was like, okay, now I want to be sure if that's the real answer. So I just went and made a Pottermore account and clicked through the questions through this test, and I'm actually a Hufflepuff, so I never really thought about that before. I didn't have any expectations which house I would be sorted into, but yeah. Okay, then the next question is also from Annie again. She asked me what my favorite chip of Miraculous Ladybug is, and my go-to answer is actually Adrianette, because I love the dynamic between Marinette and Adrien. And even though in the beginning you see that Marinette is all nervous in front of Adrien and all, she actually gets around and composes herself, so to say. I mean, I'm thinking of the episode Kung Fu, for example, where she had a really healthy interaction with Adrien, and I love these moments and hope we get to see more of those in season 2. The next question is from my friend Ro from the ML World Network. She asked what I think of the first Miraculous webisode in the new design, and I think it was really cute. I've always loved Angie's drawing style, and I love how you can actually see in these episodes that she helped developing the character designs. I hope I'm not saying anything wrong now, but it's something different and it's fresh and it's not always the same. Don't get me wrong, I love the 3D animation in the episodes, in the regular episodes, but I think for a webisode, that's a really cute way to mix things up and throw something new in. And we've actually been having a poll on Friday on the German fan account where we asked which kind of episodes people like better, the old ones or the new ones, and most of them said both. But I was a bit surprised that more people chose the old ones over the new ones. I have no idea why that is. Maybe they don't like the style, but for me, it's I love the new ones better. Before I ramble on too long, next question. So Ro and Nada asked actually the same question. Ro asked, how did you decide to create Miraculous Gare on Twitter, the fan account for Germany? And Nada asked, what made you want to create an ML account for Germany? So it's actually the same question. I'll answer them at the same time. So in February 2016, I was just having a chat with my friends, Whitney and Maxi, and I have no idea how I came up with that, but I randomly suggested that we could have a German fan account, because I was thinking like, this is really cool what Nada does for worldwide, because she had this worldwide account earlier than all of the others, and I don't know, I just loved the thought of bringing news to the fandom and being the go-to source to spread news that is check the sources and be a reliable source for anything ML related. And then I was thinking, why not have this in our language for our region, for our country, and our neighbor countries that speak the same language. And I didn't know of any other ML accounts from other countries before that. I was just suggesting this thought to my friends, and no, I first thought it was quite dumb because I didn't know that we would pull through this, and kept going on for so long. But I think the others also thought it was a fun idea, so we just said, okay, let's start and we'll see how far we'll get with that. And now we're here almost a year after that, and we're still going, so let's see how far or how long we'll keep up with that. So then we'll move on to the rather personal questions, or not fandom questions, but things that affect myself, so to say. So Annie asked, do you like your name and would you like to change it? And my first reaction would be like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna change my name for nothing, no other name in the world, because I really love my name. The history behind my name, Michelle Angeli, is that my mom knew she wanted to call me Michelle. She was thinking of a middle name, and when she listened to a song, I have no idea what song that is, but she said they were singing about Michelangelo, and she knew I was a girl, so she made the female version out of it and created Michelle Angeli from it. So that's the story. Then Annie also asked, would you like to dye your hair? If yes, what color? And I remembered when I was little, I was dreaming about having a different hair color, because sometimes I was seeing on TV in different cartoons, so this character is dyeing her hair green or something. And with 8 or 9 years old, I was like, wouldn't that be cool to have a different hair color? But when I was growing up, I realized that no other hair color than the one I have now is actually matching my skin tone. And I'm actually quite happy with my hair, and I wouldn't change it, I think. No, I wouldn't change it. So at the moment it's dark brown, but most people think it's black. But it depends on how the lighting is. So I'm just happy with my hair color, even though I have to explain to people that it's brown and not black. Another question from Annie. She asked really very many questions, but thank you, Annie. Is there any instrument you would like to learn how to play besides of the ones you know? And I haven't really thought about that. Oh my god, the police is going on outside. I haven't really thought about that. I already taught myself playing the guitar starting 5.5 years ago. And before that, I was already playing the piano for 10 years. So I already have 2 instruments that I play, and I bought myself a ukulele last year. I don't know if I pronounced it right. And I kind of started learning that, but then forgot about it. So maybe that is the instrument that I will be trying to learn from now on, or yeah, from last year on. But I forgot a few a few things about it, so I have to revise it again. And the last question that I have is from Ro. She asked me, what is your biggest aspiration in life? And I must say this is a really tough question, because I feel like it kind of changes constantly, like every year. Or it's quite difficult to say what is my biggest aspiration in life, because I never know what's gonna happen. And as for now, I'm just going to concentrate on my diploma that I'm gonna get at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, so in about a year, and find a job that I'm happy with and where I feel good, because I've been planning this study that this subject that I study for years. Like when I was 16, I already knew I wanted to study media management in my master's, and then I had to decide, okay, to get there, what do I have to do in my bachelor's? And I therefore studied communications and economies. And now that I'm there where I wanted to be, I still don't know what job I want to do after that, but it's something media related, but I still don't know exactly where I'm gonna end up. So that's maybe for now the aim that I have, that I find something that fulfills me, so to say. This sounds really kitschy, but yeah, that's it. So these were the questions that I got via Twitter, and maybe I'll do this again in my semester break in February, depending on how many questions I get then. I'll just tweet out when I'm gonna do this again, and then maybe you could ask me some more random questions. And don't be afraid if you ask something that you think I might not answer, because I think I'm gonna decide myself if I answer them. Yeah, and yeah, I'll just think about doing a live stream, but I have to come up with some content, because I can't do a live stream without telling anything or showing anything. I have no idea what to put in there, except for questions like these. Yeah, I'll just come up with something, promise. And I hope you have a good time, and you're not too stressed with school or work or something, and you're fine. And I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye.